I am live. I am live. I am live. I got a little live before I came. I thought I had a little bit more time, but I didn't. So I had to come right on. This has been a busy morning. Busy, 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 trying to get over here to YouTube. Here we go. Ah, how's everybody? How is everybody? I am here. Just waiting for my family to come in. I know they out there getting a cup of coffee, cup of tea, cup of gin, cup of whatever. Ah, ah, ah. It's early, but I know some people are drinking this morning. I just know they are. Oh, but it's so nice to be here on this Wednesday morning. We're at the middle of the week. They say wind down Wednesday. I say wind it up, wind it up, wind it up. Hey, crafty Leo. Thank you so much for listening in the background. Yeah, girl, it is Wednesday morning, 9:30 a.m. And I am ready. I am ready, ready, ready for this live. I cannot wait. And we're going to be talking about everything, everything. And I need to cut the sound down on my phone because that's not going to work. That's not going to work. And Crafty Leo, how is my baby doing? How is she doing? I know she's so fat with that special little milk. Oh, you're gonna have two of them down your hand down your top. I know she's so cute. She is so cute. Oh my goodness. Yep, you're gonna have two of them, girl. Hand all down where it don't need to be. Oh, it's in Florida. I know Georgia's hot, 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 hot. Georgia is hot. I'm up there looking today on Yahoo. Hope I got everything cut off my browsers, because if I don't have all my browsers cut off, I have lagging, and that's what happened last time. She's doing wonderful sitting here staring at me while I'm working. I bet she ain't staring at you. She's staring at her milk supply. I went on Yahoo this morning, and it showed that what, shooting at the graduation, 18 killed. I'm like, oh my goodness, everything. It's crazy. It is so crazy. I don't even look at the news, and it just, plop right up in my face. It's just crazy. You go to a graduation, and this happens. It's just unbelievable. It is unbelievable. But this morning went by too fast. Too fast, but it may rain this afternoon. Hey, Pete, welcome. Thanks so much for being here. I was just talking about Florida's weather. We're hot, hot, hot as usual. We've been getting rain about every afternoon. I don't know if we got any yesterday, but we've been getting about every afternoon um is what we've been getting at. But I was trying to wait to see if a little more people come in. But yeah, my yesterday, oh my goodness, I woke up, and I'm gonna talk about that later. But yeah, and I've been really working on my scheduling of, me doing things. I want YouTube, and I always talk about this, to revolve around around YouTube. No, not you. I want my life, and then I want YouTube on the side. And I'm doing a pretty good job now. I am doing a pretty good job with doing that, with working YouTube, in my life, and not have it take the whole control of my life. I want my house back. I keep talking about that. So I've really made a good schedule of, getting that back cleaned up and all that good stuff. But I'm really enjoying doing my lives. I'm really enjoy doing my lives. I want to get back to my videos soon. I really do. I want to get back, but right now I think it's good for me just to do my lives. And maybe I'll start doing some shorts, but I need to get back to my lives. Hey, Yansu, welcome. Thanks for being here this morning. How's it? What time is it there, Yasu? Yasu. I think he's not Indonesian. I'm trying to think, is he? I know he's not Indonesian. Yansu. I was trying to see if anybody else came in. But yeah, this has been a great week, and I've done a little this and a little of that. And I took my blood work yesterday. So then I go back to the doctor next week. You always got to wait a week after. I don't want to get on that scale, though. I don't want to get on the scale. I don't want to get on the scale. But I've been doing good with my intermittent fasting. I've been doing good, really good. 100% really, I can say, except for I got a little piece of cough drop. It was after 7 o'clock. So I hope that didn't raise my sugar too high. I have to be honest about that. I have to be honest. And you know what? Too, I'm going to talk about going to Aldi's. I don't know if Crafty Leo um shop at Aldi's, and anybody that stay in other states, other countries. I don't know if you have an Aldi's in your life, or but usually I don't go to Aldi's. I go to, and I always talk about it, I go to Publix, because Publix in Florida, the office is in Jacksonville, but I love Publix. I love it. Their customer service is phenomenal. Their lights in their store is great. They have so much fresh stuff to pick from. Their vegetables are even fresher. Their meats look even better no matter where I go. Okay, I'm gonna talk about all this, Miss Crafty Leo. Okay. Then Publix prices just don't skyrocketed. To me, at Publix, you better make a real good income to walk up in that store. Unless they have a buy one, get one free. They had my oat milk one time, buy one, get one free, and that saved me a lot of money. Okay, even if you do home delivery with Publix grocery store, they up the price even more on the products. Then you got to pay a tip when they bring it to your home. And even if you pick it up at their store, you got to, pay both. So here you got almost triple money you're paying out. Publix, let me tell you, if anybody come by this, I love y'all store, but y'all prices is outrageous. It's outrageous. Okay. Okay. I went to Aldi's on Sunday. I talked about that a little bit on Monday. In Florida, I don't know about in Georgia, we can't buy liquor after 12 o'clock. Okay. And I wanted this blueberry wine that they had. So it was about 9:30. I went soon as they opened. So I just got vegetables. Now, Crafty Leo, you might disagree with me on this. I went over by their meats. I don't know, in their beef, it just looked like they add food coloring. That's what it looks like to me. They add a little, food coloring to their beef. Now, their chicken is okay. Let's go back with the beef. The beef at Walmart, they do look better than Walmart beef. The cuts. I can't say that. Now they got the Kirkland chicken. Now their chicken do look better than Walmart's. But I think the prices are comparable. That's what I think. It isn't too far off with Walmart, I don't think, because even the vegetables I bought, it was pretty close, because I got Brussels sprouts, I got avocados. I didn't really get that much. And then and I didn't spend that much. I would have spent more. I think I spent about $20 there. So if I would have went to Publix, hey, radical changes. If I would have went to Publix, I would have spent more than $20. Okay. I was happy spending that $20, and my phone will not turn the way I want it to turn. There we go. And Radical Changes, thanks for being here. I'm just talking about the food prices as usual. And so I'm talking about Aldi's. It's a grocery store, and we call it, a least expensive grocery store. So, yeah. So anyway, after I made the purchases of the vegetables, I went back, or I got pecans too. They were cheaper there. I can't say that. I got a bag of pecans to go on my salad. Oh, I just remembered I didn't put it in the salad either. And some cheese chunks. Those were cheaper than I would get about it. Radical Changes say the quality. Okay, we can talk about the quality. Let me tell you. Publix is still the best. Radical Changes. I don't know where you stay at, but Publix grocery store is the best. Okay. Now, I would say all these vegetables, maybe a little fresher than Walmart, but I think Walmart has more choices than they do on the vegetables. Okay, because I ain't see my turnips when I think about it. I think it's a bigger selection. So Radical Changes, what are you saying about the quality? Because I would put Publix at number one. For the vegetables, I would put Aldi's number two, because I would think that's what most of Publix people are starting to go to Aldi's. So I think the only thing they maybe would choose is that their wines. Then they may try some of their milk. Because I don't know. My sister said, I know they have oat milk, and I drink Chobani's creamy oat milk, and I love that. So, but their price on their milk was $3.98, and that's what Walmart that I pay for my oat milk. Okay, Radical Changes said, I do love my produce junction. Yeah, what else do you get from Aldi's though? I'm gonna go again because I want to see what else, because I mean they got a lot of an assortment of things. They just don't have, I guess, what Publix have is what it is. So yeah, but I still want to honestly buy my beef. If I buy beef, I want to buy it from Publix. But if our Publix gets too high, then I'll probably go to Aldi's, even though I think they add a little coloring to their meats. I really do think that. Walmart, the quality just not there. Even on the Tyson chicken. Have y'all noticed when you buy like Tyson chicken wings, or I done bought the whole little chicken, they have feathers on them, and I have to pull them out. Tyson chicken should, how they leave it, and I always get feathers off their chicken, always. Radical Changes say, I love their snacks. Yeah, they got good snacks now, and I need to stay away from them right now. I got to get on that doctor scale next week. He going to be talking about me, y'all. I'm gonna tell him, give me 6 more months. I get it down. And so give me 6 months. I'll get most of it off, I'm sure. Because I'm gonna start moving. I'm starting to feel really good. I'm at a good place with YouTube. I'm at a real good place. I'm gonna get back on the food. I haven't forgot. I stopped by and seen Can't Stop Walking. This morning, I got him pinned up to the top. I like him a lot, y'all. I like him a lot. He kind of remind me of me. He talk about everything. I love him. I'm gonna show a little part of his video he did this morning. He just draw me right in. Usually, I don't make a comment. I'm in the bushes, but I had to make a comment this morning. He was good this morning. He was good this morning. He gonna get more people early in the morning, but he's pinned up to the top, and y'all should go visit him. Okay, I think Crafty Leo said, I think Sam's and Aldi beef is better than Publix now. You think so, Crafty Leo? You don't think they add a little coloring in their beef? I mean, I love their cuts. Okay, but okay, the pot roast, because that's about the only beef, well, I'll buy hamburger, but pot roast, From Publix, I know I paid about $26. This was about 2 or 3 weeks ago. Then in Aldi's, about the same size, probably was about $21 something. So they're all, not that far apart. And then my sister just said, let's see, let me make sure I don't skip anybody. Okay, Sam's Club. See, Sam's Club I don't go to, even though my husband's daughter pay for the card, he goes. But I guess because I don't want to, because it's just the two of us. You know what I mean? I guess I could take it, cut it, and and freeze it. I might think about that. I might think about that. Okay, my sister is in the house on her break. All this meat better than Publix. What? My sister talking about what? She's thinking, yeah, that's what I was telling her. Man, I think they add a little coloring, but they got good cuts. They got good cuts of meat. Their chicken, Kirkland's. I remember the brand for some reason. I think it's better. I know it's better than Walmart chicken. I already know the way it looks better. Walmart, but it's comparable in price because the big thing of wings there, no, they were about $3 or $4 cheaper at Aldi's. Okay, but I would buy their chicken. Welcome everybody. Thank you so much for being here. I know Annette, I know you on break. Crafty Leo said, I do believe that Publix quality went down and I shop a lot. Yes, you shop a lot. And you know what, Publix, you're right. Publix is it's creeping down just a little. Yep. It's not like it used to be years ago, honestly. But you know what? It's the workers too, and they're trying to get the best, trying to get this thing out my eyes. Probably gonna have to close that window. They're trying to get the best of the best people that they can hire. Okay. Sometimes it don't show all the way through like it used to, but I have my favorite person I go to at Publix. Let me close this window because I'm getting a lot of glare. Hold on. Don't nobody go nowhere. Oh, I should have closed this morning. Oh. Okay, I'm back. And I probably need to do one more thing. There we go. And that'll make it better. Okay. Yeah, they went down. Even their workers, they went down a little bit on the quality of their workers, but they're trying to hire because with this new generation, that's why they need to hire older baby boomers. Maybe they'll be a little bit slower, but I tell you what, they'll have better customer service. Let's see. Oh Lordy, OG brand is in the house. OG brand. I caught your newest. I don't know if it was a short or video. You were singing, baby boy. He was trying to sing like his mama. He was trying to sing like his mama. Is what I caught it, OG. I caught it. Okay, well, I am glad you still here because I was over there on your channel and you were singing your little self off. OG Brand say he writes songs, produce songs. I might have to, OG, you might have to do me a song for me. I'm looking for a song for an intro, So I want to get better with this live thing. I don't want to make it where it looks so, how some people just make it look so professional. I kind of want to keep it plain a little bit. Heck, Nitro get by with it. He don't add nothing special. I ain't Nitro either. But yeah, the prices. We're gonna be continually talking about the prices. I'm telling you, forevermore. But another question I wanted to ask y'all: do you drink coffee or do you drink tea? Which one do you drink? I got so much tea up in my cabinet. I don't drink it. I got so much, and I was gonna buy some tea yesterday. What am I gonna buy tea for? So I got this cup. You know what? I got this from Big Lots. Now I know why it was at Big Lots. No, it's off center. See there? He was at Big Lots years ago. It ain't center. See, you be buying stuff from Big Lots. Look, you get the regular cup, it ain't gonna be like that. It's off center. I got that from Big Lots. It was cheap. It was cheap. OG say I am Betty. Okay, cool. That just was a sample. I know you need to find out something that I can use. You got to be now. It's got to be. You got to make it up because you don't want me to get no copyrights. Now you don't want me to get no copyrights. I don't want no copyright. I never had a copyright. I never. Thank God. I've never had a copyright. I tell you, but also I talked about scheduling. Oh, another thing I want to talk about. You know how you the night before, the day before, you done planned out your day and everything is, right on target. You wake up in the morning, everything is great. Listen to my sister. Who cares? Listen, if you paying for a cup, okay, you want it to be right. But when you get stuff from Big Lots, I just want you to know, you getting a lower little quality. That's all I'm saying. Crafty Leo said that's because you're a mom, Crafty Leo. That's why you saying that. I drink coffee when I do keto, and I love hot tea anytime. Do you put butter in there? Some people put butter in their coffee since you're on keto. Do you call it bullet coffee? Yeah, that's what they call it, bullet coffee. Bullet coffee. My sister act like she's so cheap. She ain't cheap. She shop at Publix. Oh, I ain't gonna tell the other part. But she shop because she don't tell too much of her business. But anyway, before I go into talking about our lives can change in the blink of an eye, let me tell you about my dog. My dog, this right here is Walmart brand. I hope you don't hear this bag, girl, because he'll come running. Okay. This bag, it's 2 bags, 100 and some bones, used to cost $17 or $18. Okay, let me make sure I marked right there. This right here, before the pandemic, and that was expensive. This is Walmart brand. Okay, wow, $30. $30 for 100 and some bones. This right here. I refuse to pay them $30. I refuse to pay them $30. I probably need to put this light up a little bit. $30. So you know what I did? You know what I did? Wait a minute. $30. Milk bones. Milk bones. I never really shopped at Target for groceries. I think once or twice. And the bone is bigger. Okay? $3.98. I don't know if it's healthier, but I can tell you what. He gonna eat them. He kind of pick around on them a little bit, but once this bag run out, he done. Unless my husband want to pay $30. Okay, and that let's say want to pay $30, then he can get him them bones. You know what I mean? So yeah, that's one thing. Things are getting so high to now we got and I ain't got, my kids are grown. I don't know how y'all do it with them children. I do not know how y'all do it with them children. And then my sister talking about girl boo is cheap. It's like lower price for irregular clothes. She's the one, I'm telling Nancy, she gone, y'all. She probably listen to the background. She the one that get deliveries from Publix all the time and pay a good tip too. Ain't no problem for her. So let me see what Brand saying. I am Betty. One thing about doing a song, it have to come from the soul. That's it. I did songs with a lot of people. Well, OG, you my child. You can do me a song from, just a little intro song, what I can use, intro, outro. We can get something. We can do like a private StreamYard. We can come up. Well, you can come up with something because mama don't know how to come up with no song. I'll pay you a little bit. Mama pay you a little bit if we come up with a good song. Okay, Crafty Leo do keto. She says yes, butter and MC oil in it. Bulletproof coffee. I'm gonna have to, you know what? I'm gonna have to try that. I'm gonna have to try that. So, and you don't put any sweetener in there because you're on keto, right? Is that what it is? Her baby is just great. My sister said, I bet I got to Aldi's delivery today. Okay, you know what? I never looked at Target meat. Next time I go to Target Radical Changes, I'm gonna look at their meat and I'm gonna tell you what I think. I'm gonna tell you, Crafty Leo, you ever seen their meats that they have? Let's see. Geez, I'm dealing with 2 this week, RN. I'm losing my stuff. 3 and 2, and I want to strangle them. Geez, I'm dealing with 2 this week, RN. Oh, I don't even know. I done got lost on that one, but I'll be all right. Okay, I'm at Radical Changes. I'm really, because I love Target. I need some new clothes, y'all. I need some new clothes. I'm telling y'all, the pandemic, I know it's going on 3 years, but I don't have no good clothes right now. I got to get me some clothes. I just don't want to buy any new because I want to get this weight off me first, okay? And then we'll be all right. If I just lose 10 pounds, if I just lose 10, I'll be all right, even though I would want to lose more than that, but that will put me at a good weight. But let me tell you about your life changing as a blink of an eye. Okay, I went to sleep. This is Wednesday. So Monday night, I went to sleep thinking of my doctor, gonna get my blood work. I woke up the next morning and something drastic happened. I ain't gonna tell you what happened, but something majorly happened to make me go, cry, tears coming down. And then I was gonna call a doctor office and tell them I couldn't make it. And I couldn't, you know how you so mixed up and you crying. I couldn't find a number. I couldn't find whatever. I told my husband I'm not going to, doctor. But then the problem, it resolved itself. Praise God. Praise God. I'll tell y'all about it one day. Just today ain't it. So it resolved itself. So when I went to the doctor's office, I did go and get my blood work done. And they was looking, I told them what happened. I had them crying. I ain't put on no makeup, no nothing. I was a hot mess. And they know I usually don't come to that, the office looking that way, because I was looking toe down when I went to the doctor office. But to say that is to say this. Live in the moment, because we never know what's going to happen. That really woke me up again to life, how life truly is. You know how I talk about life? This is how I talk about it. Okay, when I was about 12, I call it, that's when the spring of the life, when everything blossoming, everything is pretty. A little girl, and I'm going to put it this way, the truth of life, because I know being a little girl more than a boy. I know the boy voice starts deepening to become a man. A girl, her period starts. She could be a mom, that young. Just everything. Your skin is glowing. You have hopes. You have dreams. And I call that the spring of life. The spring when everything is blossoming. And then in our 20s, to me, we go into the summer of our life. The sun is beaming down. We still have a lot of dreams. We have a lot of hopes. Then we got a little problem start coming in. We might get married a little bit, and then raising the kids, and even into the fall, because my kids, I was like 48 or something, a little younger, when my kids were just getting ready to get out of the house, and you're so busy. And I just call that into the fall. Now, I'm into the winter. I am in the last season of life. So I really need to live in the moment. I really do need to live in the moment. And I'm just saying that to everybody. I know all of us are YouTube creators. So just live in the moment. Oh, and I need to talk about Jamie. Feel better soon. Daughter, feel better soon, because she hasn't been feeling good. So she's still trying to rest a little bit. Crafty Leo says it's been a while since she been to Super Target in a long time. Okay. Yeah. You know what? Another thing I thought about, Crafty Leo, I thought about being a surrogate one time when I was younger. I surely did, by carrying somebody else's baby. Have you ever thought about that, Crafty Leo? I just don't think I could have gave up the baby. I know I be bouncing on some. I don't think if I could have gave up the baby if I carried it. I remember the first surrogate they made public. She didn't want to give her baby up. She didn't want to give their baby up. You know, I know they say they use the sperm from the father and the egg from the mom that can't have a baby. You know, so when they put it into, say if they put it in my body, then it's their baby. But I say some kind of way you got to start bonding in with that baby. You know, I'm like, that is this girl over in Japan. This was about another thing. She's over in Japan. She's a big YouTuber. She stayed in the States, but she always wanted to move to Japan. She went into early menopause, okay, before 20. So she couldn't produce any eggs. Hey, Planet Mimi, I'm talking about me being a surrogate mama, huh? Now I'm talking about me. But this girl in Japan, she went into early menopause. So she couldn't produce any eggs. So guess what? She used her sister, a young teenager. She brought her over to Japan. They took the eggs out of the sister to mix with the sperm of her husband. So then they put the eggs into her, and she had a set of twins from her sister. So I'm like, how does that work brain wise? You know, it's crazy. I mean, I understand when you want a baby, you'll do it any way you can. But I don't know. Going to my teen sister, I don't know about that, y'all. I don't know. I don't know. I mean, you got to have a baby, whatever. Um, Crafty Leo, so I don't think I could do it. I didn't have my first until 41, so I wouldn't be a good candidate for surrogacy. Well, I definitely now I wouldn't be, but I think younger, I just don't think I could have gave my baby up. You know, then I would have felt it was my baby because it was growing in my body. Because I know Khloe Kardashian, she a surrogate had her baby, and she said she had a hard time bonding in with that baby. And that's what I was thinking. I was like, how would the bonding be? How would the bonding be if someone else carried your child? You would have to do a lot of kangarooing. You really would. Hey, D from Australia, we talking about having another couple baby. I know we're a little too old, D, but you know, if you have that problem and having a baby, then I ain't the person. And then some grandmas have had their babies for their daughters. They sure have. They'll give them pregnancy. Both of them Planet Mimi. My pregnancies was my pregnancy was easy. But and my labors both easy, 4 hours or less. So I mean, I can carry a baby, my hips, I can push them out in no time. So I didn't have that problem. So I could have made me some good money. I could kangaroo and just a lot of skincare that's only way to really bond. And I know some moms, they go to lactation specialists, and some kind of way they get the milk to flowing, you know, not as much as a normal mom would do. So Um, yeah. Uh, Planet Mimo, she said she had difficult pregnancies. Now, I would say my first pregnancy, I wanted to be pregnant, really, I was married and everything, but me and my husband really didn't get along. So I wasn't really happy being pregnant. The pregnancy was easy. My second son, I wasn't married, and that was, I just didn't have happy times, doing that. The pregnancy was easy, but just my life was always chaotic during pregnancies is what it was. But I did bond with my babies. I didn't have because they say a lot of times with first babies, you have a hard time bonding, so that's one thing. But the only thing, if a grandma have a baby for their daughter, they're gonna have to pump her with a lot of hormones. Ain't pumping no hormones in my body, So I don't know. And Janet Jackson was 50. So I don't know if she used her eggs or a young woman egg or she froze the eggs. I don't know. They have milks that can get for milk production. They did. They really do. Um Crafty Leo, you were made to have babies. You were made. She was made to have babies, y'all, and she was made to breastfeed. I could tell you that. Oh, your body hurts. Okay. Every woman is different. Every woman is. Ooh, what they gonna take? They gonna breastfeed the baby. What they gonna do? They gonna breastfeed the baby. Yeah, and I think breastfeeding. So many women are breastfeeding now. I mean, the bottles, but we've really got away from breastfeeding. Even though the bottles, some women can't breastfeed, but sometimes I just think a lot of times we just made it so complicated. You got to hold the baby a certain way. You got to do this. You got to do that. Or I think young women have not seen their moms breastfeed. I think that's what a big part of the problem was. But I know my sister-in-law, she didn't really want to breastfeed. She wasn't comfortable with it. She wasn't comfortable, in public, just covering up. So some people just don't want to. And she really wasn't. See, I was comfortable. I love breastfeeding. I love it because it releases endorphins to the mom to relax, so I love breastfeeding. I loved it. I loved it. Yeah, I wanted to breastfeed, but my daughter would not latch. Yeah, and it happens. That's what I say. Everybody, and I know, and I do know that. I really do know that, some moms can't. And then you got an option. You don't have to, you know. So, but yeah, I breastfed my first one for a year. And then I had to go back to work with my second one, and they weren't even really talking about pumping and stuff. So I had to stop breastfeeding early with him. Dee said, my little sister did IVF, took a few tries, finally fell pregnant. They have a daughter, Grace. Linda was 41. Okay, and that's why I say Crafty Leo, she naturally got pregnant, at her age. And that's, I had a couple of clients because I used to work with pregnant women, and one was single. She was 41. And she said there was no way she was going to get rid of that baby because that was her one and only try. And she went through it with no medication, none. And then I had a pharmacist. She was a married Indian couple. They had a daughter. She was 43, I believe. And they took the test because she said if anything was wrong, they weren't going to, deliver have the baby. But he was fine, and they had a little boy. Yep, and healthy. And she was 40 some years old. So yeah, I loved it. I just think, and my best friend, she loved it. She loved it. And what happened, my best friend ended up having to stop breastfeeding, but now she got a real bad cold, and the doctor told her to stop. But now we know you don't even have to stop breastfeeding if you have a cold, because that's just giving your baby more immunities, from your body. So we really didn't have to do that. But I'm trying to see what else we talked about. Oh, I want to get back to Can't Stop Walking. I went on his channel this morning. He kind of reminded me a little bit for some reason. I just want to share just a little bit of him this morning. I hope yeah, there he is. And let me get back over. But I want to share a little bit of him this morning. I got him pinned to the top. I just think he kind of remind me a little bit because he goes from subject to subject. He laughs, but he's all early really early this morning. And I got Radical Changes says, well, the problem with not breastfeeding is formula. Because my second son, they had a callback recall on the formula. He never got formula. After I got him breastfed, I made up the thing that the old people used to do with the carnation milk. Probably wasn't as healthy, but carnation milk, the syrup, and something else they used to put, the K-Roll syrup and something else they used to put in there. But that's what I gave him, and he seemed all right. So but I just didn't want to give him the the formula powder. I just didn't, for some strange reason, I just, you know, but millions and billions of babies, um, have that. So I know my first child, I didn't use Pampers at first, but my second one, I paid for, no, somebody paid for diaper service for me. So when that was over, then I started putting him in Pampers, is what it is. Radical Change is talking about there were toxic metals found in all baby foods, and now they found worm. Ooh, I hope not. I hope not. I know a lot of people my kids really didn't eat baby food jars. I used to just, whatever we ate, I used to just, and my oldest son would not take food until he was about 10 months, really. And the doctor said, listen, Betty, you're going to have to, start making him take food. And so he didn't get food till later. So he really just went from, he just went to table food. So, hey, Jennifer, thanks so much for coming in. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Yeah, Radical Changes said, oh, I found the link myself. Okay, I'm going to share Can't Stop Walking, just a part of him, because you can tell he loves what he does. It shows, he beams with it. And like he say, if with YouTube, if you don't find something to make you happy, you won't be able to continue to do it. And he talks about, you know, drawing the spirit of joy and making it contagious is what it is. So, okay, I'm gonna go ahead and share him for a little bit, and let me make sure I got everything marked. And here we go. Let me make this big, and let's see, YouTube on YouTube.
Ah, I was so embarrassed. I put that thing back in the case and put it back in the suitcase.
He just laughed.
It ain't no cheap drone because you got to plug everything up for it to charge and stuff like that.
His wife had bought him a
Oh man,
drone.
but
That's the story he laughing about.
I'm sorry. I got down. We probably had to cut this short. I got the giggles now. But it all barrels down to you got to, you got to have fun, especially when you're doing this YouTube stuff. When you start having fun, people see that it
Mhm.
rubs off the happiness and the joy that you put in the stuff. It rubs off and it becomes natural that you won't have to run into trauma like this.
I thought he was too
Oh
funny. I'm gonna
man.
stop it in a minute, but I just thought he was just so
I'm gonna
funny.
see, guys. I'm gonna see. I got that. I'm gonna look for that picture and I'm gonna post it
Okay,
on
I'm
my
gonna
community
stop it,
tab.
but let me get back over here. I just thought he was just so hilarious, the giggling, and he goes from subject to subject. And I know I'm gonna be watching him. I'd be out in the bushes, but I just enjoy every moment, that he talks about. He goes like me from subject to subject, talking about different things. But how is everybody week going? We're in Wednesday. We say wind down Wednesday. I say wind it up, wind it up. Okay. So but my week, like I say, it started out rough on Tuesday. Yeah, because this is Wednesday. It started out rough yesterday. Oh, let me tell you what else happened. It started out so rough that I thought my dentist appointment was yesterday. I was so up. I probably shouldn't even be driving. I was so upset. And then I went to the dentist and she's looking at me. She like, Betty, your appointment is tomorrow. I was hoping she would say, well, we'll take you today. But yeah, I was just so thrown off. I couldn't get my footing right. And it took me a while. When something happens like that, it just it shouldn't ruin your whole day. And it didn't in the end. I kind of got it back together. Okay. Also, too, I know this is way off. China, the Kardashians, China, she done rebranded herself. China look good, y'all. China, y'all know who I'm talking about. China look good. She done rebranded herself. She done lost weight. She gonna make her millions more dollars. She look good. She looks really good. And I talked too a little about what I seen this morning was on Yahoo was the shooting. I guess it was a shooting at a graduation. What, 18 people killed? I mean, where does this end? Where does this end? I don't know. I do not know, where does this all end. And then I try to think about, even when I was going back to school, now they have where they check for kids whether they got guns. We didn't have that. We didn't even have a school resource officer. We just had, I'm trying to think, like a counselor. They would be the one, and he was a big guy. They would be the one who would take care of the kids at school. Things have just changed, y'all. Not to say bad stuff didn't happen when I was coming up, but like I said, the YouTube just makes it so, so much. There's so much bad stuff, but there's good stuff that happened in the world too. There is so much, good stuff that really happens in this world. But I seen my friend Deborah come on, and I forgot when she came on. I was like, I forgot. That's the only thing with the chat. Sometimes you get a little lost. But YouTube, I'm gonna get back to that a little bit, is it's just, you're always changing. You're always changing. Even I say with the cruise community, the garden community, I even noticed one person start changing up when she started making money. Then she started showing apartments and stuff. And that didn't go over too well with, the garden community. So I assume she went back to what. So even with the cruise community, I guess when they're not on a cruise, then they're going to have to find other things to do. They're going to have to do lives. And that's what I say. I have changed so much going on these 2 years that now I really found with the lives, that's a real good fit for me. I really want the vlogging. I really want to do that, but I just don't seem to be able to really get that down like I wanted, to get down. But yeah, but I just with YouTube, I just know, now with my analytics, me not doing videos, my numbers have dropped some, but not too bad with my lives. And also people are looking at my old videos, so that's being helpful. And again, I know I talk about the lives. If you're going to be doing lives, and I know a lot of people are going to be live doing lives, make sure you find a searchable title. Okay. I always go back and change my titles because you got to make it searchable. You want to make that SEO, that search engine optimization, anything you do, make it searchable. Like, hey, Betty J ain't going to work. Hey, Aubrey, how you doing this morning? It is not going to work. Hey, Roro, how are you doing this morning? That's my newest member in the house. Roro for real. But I even know, actual Aubrey, she been doing this for a while. I'm just starting out. So I know I have so much to learn. I am green, under under, but I do know that you need to do something searchable. I don't think I'll be good at just talking on one subject the whole time. Hey, Mr. Nas. I don't know, because it seems like I flow better when I go to different topics or things that just pop out the top of my head for some reason. Also, I'm gonna have Trish the Natural on Friday. Yep, I've had Trish on a couple of times. So she's gonna come on Friday with me, and we're going to have a good time. We are going to have a good time. And also, to my tea party, I'm pretty sure it's going to be on the 25th. I haven't set the time yet. I got to find a good time. It's going to be on a Sunday. And I might do it late afternoon, maybe. And then I'll have more of my working people that follow me to come in. I think it'll be, really fun with having the hats and getting dressed up and just, giggling, doing ladies talks for sure. So I can't believe I've been on here 52 minutes. I tell you. And Aubrey, I don't know if you were out in the bushes earlier, but I was talking about Aldi's, and we were talking about the quality versus, the other stores. Someone was saying Target. I don't know. I've never seen Target food. I never really shop in Target. Only thing I bought was kombuchas. I buy kombuchas everywhere. I looked in Target for kombuchas. They did have one brand, and I think because I only like kombuchas because you have to spend so much for that drink. Kombuchas, and they're expensive everywhere. Let me get a bottle. Hold on. I always do this, don't I? Hold on. Don't nobody go nowhere. I'm coming. I did this with the wine the other day. Oh, but I always get the kombuchas. Okay, this is my favorite one. A live root beer. They're just good for your tummy. People either like them or don't like them. But the only thing I don't like about this is the total sugar is 5 grams, which is fine, but it includes 4 grams of added sugar. What? Why? Why? Okay, I'm gonna get back to Aubrey Honey. We're gonna get back to that. But I don't know why. But I pay like, okay, $3.98 a bottle. Okay. Publix, this would be almost $5 a bottle. But my kids are all grown and gone, and I enjoy it. But this is my favorite one. My refrigerator is always full of those. I can say that. But what we were talking about was all these. Okay, I got vegetables. I got the wine because the wine was only $5. I still haven't drunk it yet. I got to drink. I'm gonna drink it, and I'm sure gonna talk about it. We were talking about the meats. Is what we were talking about. We weren't sure. I know Crafty Leo was saying that she felt that the meat was, good. The only thing, Aubrey, is when I look at the beef. Now they have great cuts, better than Walmart. They got great cuts, but I don't know. It looks a little red, like coloring added a little bit. I don't think it would stop me from buying it, but I don't know. It look like a little redness. Now the chicken, Kirkland, I always remember that name, Kirkland chicken, it definitely looks better than Walmart. It definitely looks. And the cuts, like I say, on the chuck pot roast, because that's usually the only beef that I buy, the cuts were beautiful. Now the prices. Hey Abdul, the prices, okay, with the meat, it's almost comparable with Walmart. Little cheaper, because I could have, like the wings, I could have got a whole big pack at Walmart for about $16. Now at Aldi's, it would have been, I found something like $13, $14, but the wings were little, in those packs. But the bigger pack still was cheaper than Walmart's. Okay. So okay, all these brands. And they got all them snacks soon as you walk in the door. I'm like, why y'all got them snacks there? They got all the snacks soon as you walk in the door because they know people gonna buy them. I bought pecans, shell pecans, because I wanted to put those in my salad. And those were a lot cheaper. I can't remember. I should have bought my receipt up here. I can't remember, but I know they were a lot cheaper. That's why I bought them. The only thing about Walmart chicken is Tyson. I'm always pulling chicken feathers out of there. That's what with that. But I would buy meat from there. I'm gonna go back. I'm gonna go back. But like I said, the only thing I think they don't have is my kombucha. Oh, I bought cube cheese from there. I want to try their oat milk. Okay. Hey, Doo, how you doing? Welcome. Mike and Rihanna. Oh, thank you for coming. How's your wife doing, Mike? How is your wife doing? I hope she is better. Rihanna had to go to the hospital. I'm hoping she is home, is what it is. But yeah, I got to go to the dentist today. Okay. I was telling people that I went to the dentist by mistake yesterday and my appointment was today. I had a little excitement in my house, and I'll tell y'all about it one day. And it brought me to tears. It wiped all. I almost didn't go to my doctor's appointment. I had to peep at the doctor appointment, almost crying. So thank God they were just taking my blood, because if they had to take my blood pressure, oh my God, it would have been a mess. Also, when I went to Can't Stop Walking, Keisha was there early. Keisha is everywhere. Okay. Oh, okay. Rihanna's home now. Good. So that means she's doing a lot better. A lot better. Um, let's see. Uh-oh, I'm just hitting all the wrong ones. Um, Radical Changes says, I like Costco fruits and vegetables. Okay. I don't think, do we have a Costco's here? We got a Sam's Club, but I don't think we have a Costco. Because my husband's daughter paid for the Sam's Club. He goes, but I don't really go there, because the packs are so large. I guess, maybe I need to go look at their chicken wings, because I always like to buy a big pack of chicken wings. Aubrey says, I met my kids love all these kombuchas brands. In Maryland, usually 2 brands, as here in Michigan. I think I only seen one, but I don't think it was in a bottle. I like them in a bottle. I said, if I'm gonna pay that much, I'll tell you, I'm gonna go back and check and see if that, because I'm thinking, if you pay that much for a bottle, $3.98 for a bottle, and $4.98 if I bought it from Publix. The only way I would buy it from Publix if it buy one get one free. Then it's a deal. Okay. But otherwise, okay, I said hi to Doo. Um, D says in 11 hours, we have had 35.8 millimeters. Oh, she's talking about, okay, almost 2 inches of rain, still raining. I know. Heather, if anybody know, come Heather, come Heather. She did a live this morning and she showed the rain just pouring down. It should be cold too in Australia. Okay, is what I'm thinking. My son stays in Melbourne, Australia. Everybody don't know he got 7 children. 6 is at home. He got 7. One child got 7. So I have 10 grandchildren. I have a total um, of 10 grandchildren. I think same in Costco is just about the same. Yeah, all the big stores are the same. Um, Aubrey says, "Oh, I never seen kombucha not in a bottle. How else do they come? Cans, cans. HUMM, girl. I know all the brands. Kavita. I don't like Kavita because Kavita adds a lot of sugar in theirs. I'll take the sugar, but I hate stuff with added sugar in there. Um, if you can stay away from that added sugar, you do so much more better. Mike and Rihanna says we're so close to 1,500 subscribers, like 5 away now. How are you doing on your watch hours? And that's another thing too. If um if you're new and you don't have your watch out, you need to start working on your watch hours soon as you start YouTube. Some smart person told me that. And she told me start right away doing it. So by the time I did get my 1,000 subscribers, I already had my 4,000 watch hours. So I was ready because most people get their 1,000 people, but then they don't have their 4,000 watch hours. So and then people have to run their playlist to help them get there. So if you do it, make sure you're staying on top of those watch hours because it's 4,000. So I said when you get 500 subs, you should have at least 2,000 watch hours. Yep, I'm right. Because by the time you have another 500, you should have 2,000, and that'll get you there. So, yeah. Let me go back up here. And Radical Changes say there are like 4 major owners that own all those brands. Yeah, yeah. They all cross over to each other. And I'm sure with Publix, they got the same because it look like sometimes I get avocados and Publix avocados look just like Walmart avocados. So I say I know they all switch up. Oh, they're my sweetheart. Destination Fun, Sherry. Of course, I came in as you were talking about fancy water. Oh, listen. In this life, you only get one life. One. Okay? If you can afford stuff you love, get it. Get it. Okay? So if my kombucha keep going up, we're gonna have to find another alternative. I think it's as I don't know. I don't know. But yeah, you should get what you want in this life. And that's what I tell Destination. Even with your perfume, stuff that you love, that makes you smell. Even with my necklace, I got it sent in there, gardenia. I like that. I like rose oil. I love the house to smell. Stuff like that to keep you happy and have that vibrancy. Now, when it took my blood work last week, using my blood work is good though. I can say that. So I go to the doctor next Tuesday. So we'll see what he come up with. And my doctor is a geriatric doctor. And the reason I chose a geriatric doctor were 2 reasons. He was close to my house. And we can talk back and forth. And some things he'll tell me to do, and some things I'll tell him no. Okay. So, and then, if it makes sense to me, then I'll do it. Okay. And I know I'm going to go back, and I know he's going to if my numbers aren't right on one thing, I know he's gonna talk about meds, but I'm gonna tell him to give me another 6 months because I ain't really been eating good, y'all. I ain't been eating good, so I don't know what them numbers going. But yeah, give me 6 months. Let me get that number down and we'll be all right. Okay. I don't have diabetes, thank goodness. But yeah, I don't know. But I don't know, it was funny too. I know we really never talk about menopause, but once I went through menopause, for some reason I scratched myself. And I don't know why. I try to keep my nails short because I don't know what that's about. It's been like that for years. I don't have kidney or whatever, but it's only at night. And it's not all the time, but it's just a habit I want to break. That's what I want to D is saying she missed Heather's live. That's come hither, come Heather. Come hither with Heather. She said I was working. We have lightning too. Hate lightning. I hate lightning too. I hate it. My mom used to babysit my kids, and where they stayed out of Gainesville, they called that the lightning capital. And they would make my kids, they couldn't move. So when they would come home and hear the lightning, they'd be like, Mama, you need to turn off it. They made my kids so scared of lightning. So yeah. Aubrey says, yeah, I like the bottled ones too. Yeah, Aubrey, some people like them and some people don't. That's all I drink. I drink water and I drink the kombucha. Oh, and I drink pure cranberry juice, not the ones with anything added in it. That's to make sure, that the bladder infections stay away. I'm telling y'all that ask your doctor first. That even with men, pure cranberry juice, it keeps that infection and stuff, bladder and all that. But it can't be like cranberry with that sugar and stuff. It's got to be a pure 100% cranberry juice. It don't have to be organic, but yeah. Let me see. Mike and Rihanna say they have 1,640 hours of watch time right now. Okay, well, keep going. Rasperwira. And I know I'm saying it wrong, but I tried. Thank you so much for coming. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Destination, she has worked so hard. 4 hours. Well, I got to finish running your thing. I ran Destinations what I want to say, Lord have mercy, her videos, and all day, all night, because she has one with 58 in there. Just run them as long as you can. But I know it would take 3 days to run all those videos. I ran them all night, then part of yesterday. So I got to start back up again. But 4 hours away, yeah, if people start running them for you, those. But honestly, with my watch hours, and I know I said this before, but I want to say it again because I might have some different people in here. I got to 4,000 watch hours one time before. This was before the new year. And as soon as I got to 4,000 watch hours, I didn't have 1,000 people. YouTube audited those hours. Those hours dropped down to 3,000 something. I remember that. And I don't know if somebody ran my watch hours a couple of times or they thought they was helping me in a certain way, but I almost cried. So I said, you know what? I'm going to start doing lives till the wheels fall off. So what I did, I said, okay, those 3,000 hours are clean. I'm talking about my watch hours that they threw back at me out of the 4,000. So I said, I am not going to run playlists, to get me there. I'm going to use this to get me those up to 4,000 again. So by the time I got 1,000 people, I had 4,100 watch hours. I was so nervous about those because what happened to me before, and I know it's happened to other YouTubers. I know it has, but I don't know if they feel embarrassed to talk about it. But I think when you share something like that, in case it happens to you, and then you'll say, oh, Betty talked about that. I try to talk about the problems that I have, with YouTube. And I would like to talk about one other one, but I'm not sure how to discuss it. But something that really happened to me and my subscribers, and um it was just something I didn't ask for. And yeah, always ask people before you do something special for them what you think you're doing, because sometimes it doesn't make that person very happy. But since it's done, I just have to thank them and continue on and just forget about it. And I'm sure what they did it from the bottom of their heart. Okay, I just wish they would have asked me first. But they did it from the bottom of their heart. Hey Felicia, you're not late. You're not late. You're never late. She's everywhere. I see Felicia everywhere, like Keisha's everywhere. Um Actual Allberry said, yeah, real cranberry juice. Not, yeah, thank you. Not the, and you only need a little bit too. I'll drink like a fourth of a cup, like 2 times a day. So half a cup a day. Just, and it does. Even if you feel it coming on, drinking that little cranberry juice, that help, and a lot of water. Talk to your doctor first, but a lot of water, and that usually, get rid of it. Now, if it's really, really bad, yeah, sometimes you got to take those antibiotics. What gonna make you itch? Oh, and I'm hoping I'm not lagging. I tried to close all my browsers because the other day I had all my some browsers open and I was lagging a little bit, and I just thought about that. Yes, see, Aubrey, I think you've read a lot about health. I can see that because that's what as we get older, we read a lot about, and I've done that most of my life. My mom, I watched her do it, and now I do it. Um, Mike and Rihanna, we have a short on our channel that have close to 55,000 views on it so far. Oh, congratulations. Congrats. And what I wanted to say. Boop, boop, boop. Oh, since when I reached 1,000, how me and Warmstrong, we kind of worked our butts off. Warmstrong had to get both, and he got monetized about a week before I did. He worked his tail off, so what I wanted to say, once I did get over 1,000, then I want my content to really do it for me. You know what I mean? Because content, that's what really YouTube is about, really the content. Because I see the creators can only get us to a certain hump. You know what I mean? They can help get us to that 1,000, but I think over that hump, that content is going to really have to come in and really help you with that, because you don't want to have 5,000 subscribers and you only got 100 people looking at your videos. You know what I mean? So, yeah. Oh, okay, Radical Changes. Thank you so much. Carol the Miniature is in the house. I got to bring her back on my channel, y'all. She got a new video out. She got where she eating from health Whole Foods. She's eating 3 cupcakes, vanilla, Oreo, and salted caramel. You got to go over there and see her eat them. Them muffins is big. I asked her, them cupcakes, I asked her, did she hide them from her son? Because I know she did. I know she did. But that caramel, salted caramel, she said that tasted the best. See, those are flavors that I like. Those are the flavors I like. Thank you so much for coming in, Carol. Yes, going live multiple times during the week, got my channel monetized. Okay. Okay. And Aubrey got a thing going over there. I'm gonna have to watch her so I can get better. I'm gonna have to watch her so I can get better. But the way I'm starting to set up my schedule now, I'm gonna be able to work more on, get my lives, better. Because I still I'm still at a point. I'm really good right now, as I tell Carol, that I got a lot of clarity, but I'm still working on it. I'm still a little bit, but I'm still working on it. And I can always tell when I start doing good, the house gets a little cleaner. A house and my purse get a little cleaner is what it is. Okay. Radical changes is gone, done left me. I'm trying to go down the chat. Okay. But yeah, I've been on an hour and 15 minutes. I have had like a really good time. And then on Friday, y'all know I'm going to have Trish the Natural on. And we're going to have a really, really good time. And then we're going to have the weekend because Friday we're going to really chit chat and have a good time. But I'm hoping everybody do have a great day, night, or whatever. And I'm gonna Felicia said, let me see before I go off. Mike around and going live has definitely helped with our watcher. Oh yeah, it will help, which it's work just like anything else. I hear some people say it's easier because you don't have to edit, but I don't know. I do not know, about that. Um, let's see. And Felicia say my watch hours are low, but I do not go live. Yeah, and then the only other thing is you're gonna have to run playlists. I ran playlists out my yin yang. Um, or you're gonna have to go live, or your content is gonna have to take you there. One or the other. So Aubrey is saying congratulations, Mike, and Mike is thanking her. But yeah, I am so grateful all of you came today, and I'm going to get ready to get off. And I'm going to see y'all. Y'all know on Monday, Wednesday, Friday, 9:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. I want to start back making my videos, but I know I need to wait a little bit before I get back on that because I want to do a little vlogging. I don't want to just sit there. I want to do a little vlogging. That's what I want to do. That's really my dream is a lot, but I don't know why it's so hard for me. I keep saying that. I don't know. It's like when I put the camera up there, it's like I go in and I'm not like this. You know what I mean? So anyway, but my old videos are getting views on them. So I guess, it's keeping my numbers up a little bit because when you don't make videos, um, it changes. Probably if I went 5 days a week, it probably would change it. But okay, but thank you so much, everybody, for being here today. I will see you Friday, 9:30 a.m. with Trish, the natural. And bye-bye. Thanks again so much. See y'all Friday. Bye-bye. Thanks, D. Moderators. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you.